Welcome to Wakaati ENT.GIST. On the headlines, court strikes out 500 million naira suit against Very Dark Man by the Falanas. Portable debuts new look, apologizes to Saheed Osupa. Lil Nas X hospitalized after partial face paralysis. And in sports, betting on Kelechi this season has been a mistake, Sevilla boss. And now the news in detail. A Lagos High Court sitting in Ikeja on Tuesday, April 15, struck out the defamation suit filed by the Falanas against Martins Ose, known as Very Dark Man. Senior Advocate of Nigeria Femi Falana and his son Falana, popularly known as Falz, had filed a defamation suit against Very Dark Man following the comments and video he published on September 24, 2024 on his social media handles and pages. The Falanas had dragged the defendant before the court in separate suits, claiming 500 million naira each as damages over a video he posted on his social media platforms alleging that they had collected 10 million naira from Idris Oguneye, also known as Bobrisky, to pervert the course of justice. When the case was called on Tuesday, April 15, Falana, his son and Very Dark Man were absent in court. Linda Ikeji reports that counsel for the respondent, Niyi Alagbe, holding brief for Marvin Omoregbe, informed the court that he had earlier filed an application for stay of proceedings before Justice Fimisola Aziz. Counsel for the Falanas, Omotayo Olatoboso, in his response informed the court that he received the said application on Monday at about 4:15 p.m. Olatoboso argued that the matter of the day was the preliminary objection, which he said was ripe for hearing, and that the new application was meant to prolong the matters. Olatoboso urged the judge to proceed with the business of the day. Justice Matthias Daudu said the application in question was not in the file and wondered why he was being troubled with the case when the substantive suit was before another court. Daudu struck out the suit and held that insistence on going ahead with the suit will be an academic exercise since the substantive suit was before another judge. Subsequently, this suit is hereby struck out, he said. Renowned Nigerian singer Peter Okoye, former member of the defunct P-Square, has broken his silence after testifying against his brother and former manager Jude Okoye in court. Jude Okoye is being accused of money laundering, a case that was filed by Peter Okoye. During a court hearing on Monday, April 14, 2025, Peter Okoye testified against his brother, an action that sparked a certain level of buzz online. The singer has now broken his silence through a post he shared on X. His tweet reads, "Don't let family be the reason you are drowning in silence. I did for over 20 years plus, and it almost cost me everything. But now I know better. Love doesn't manipulate, loyalty doesn't betray, and family doesn't steal from you. Family that steals and breaks you isn't family at all. Real family doesn't drain you, shame you, discriminate against you, or ignore your pain. My sanity matters. My mental health is a priority. If it costs my mental health, then it's too expensive." Controversial Nigerian singer Portable has shaved his hair in a shocking twist that no one saw coming. He shared a video of himself sporting the new look as he tendered a public apology to his senior colleague Saheed Osupa. It will be recalled that on Monday, April 14, the Kwara State Police arrested Portable over alleged criminal defamation against Fuji singer Saheed Osupa. He was accused of threat to life, incitement, character assassination, criminal defamation, conduct likely to cause a breach of peace, and the use of abusive and insulting words. The singer was remanded in a correctional facility after failing to meet bail conditions of 1 million naira and 2 shorties, one of whom must be the chairman of the Performing Musicians Association of Nigeria (PMAN), and his case was adjourned to April 30, 2025. However, on Tuesday, April 15th, Osupa asked for the case to be withdrawn on 3 conditions: Portable to retract his statement, confess his falsehood, and sign an undertaking. Portable later that evening shared a video of his new look and also shared a photo of Osupa with the caption, "God bless you, sir. I'm sorry, Bami." It is not clear if his hair was shaved at the correctional facility or the action is him choosing to turn a new leaf altogether. He also shared another post in his Insta story saying, "Alhamdulillah for everything. Big thanks to all my lovers. Zazu, I am sorry for everything. If I did you bad, Ninu Ogun ni Ogowa. To those outside there where they pray for me, beg for me, una no go fail o. Only God I never see. Ogoni me, God sent. God love me, I love you all. Zazu, Onokpe mi po. Opo fa, sokpe purr, purr." Rapper and musician Lil Nas X has revealed he's suffering from a sudden partial paralysis of the face. Posting on Instagram from the hospital, the star told his 10.4 million followers that he had lost control of the right side of his face. However, Lil Nas X reassured his fans that he was okay and asked them to stop being sad. In a third post, he wrote, "I'ma look funny for a little bit, but that's it." BBC reports that the 26-year-old, whose real name is Montero Lamar Hill, appeared to be in good spirit despite his condition. In one video, he panned the camera from the left side of his face, joking, "We're normal over here. We get crazy over here." Nick Carter has broken his silence after he was accused of raping a woman multiple times after they began having sex when she was 19. The 45-year-old Backstreet Boys singer is being sued for sexual assault, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and negligent infliction of emotional distress by a woman named Laura Penley. Laura Penley claims that he gave her multiple sexually transmitted diseases (STDs), according to documents obtained by TMZ. The latest accusation against the boy band member comes after he was accused of sexual assault by multiple women in recent years. Carter, who has denied the previous allegations, also claimed the current lawsuits were baseless via his attorneys Lane Wakayama and Dale Hayes Jr. They claimed that Penley's lawsuit is just more of the same nonsense designed to inflict maximum damage on Nick and his family. According to Penley, she met Carter in 2004 when she was 19 years old. She alleges that they began a consensual relationship over several weeks, which included trysts at an apartment in Los Angeles where they would spend time together and have sex. The plaintiff said she asked Carter to wear a condom when they were intimate. However, he allegedly refused and said that he was clean, meaning he was free from STDs. According to Penley, she visited the LA apartment in early 2005 but told Nick she didn't want to have sex that day. He allegedly responded by telling her the only reason she was at the apartment was so that they could have sex. Penley claims that the Backstreet Boys member proceeded to lift her in the air and throw her onto the bed. Penley further claims that Carter did not use a condom when he allegedly raped her. Afterwards, she alleged that he told her never to speak of the rape because she would never be believed. She also claimed that Carter reached out to her several months later to apologize, then asked her to visit him again. But their next meeting in LA was allegedly a repeat of the previous assault, as Penley claimed she again told Carter she didn't want to have sex after, but he brought her into the bedroom. Her lawsuit contends that she refused sex multiple times, and then after Carter allegedly penetrated her against her will, she says she repeatedly asked him to stop. Penley also said that she had to deal with being diagnosed of multiple STDs, which she accuses Carter of infecting her with. She allegedly tested positive for HPV, chlamydia, and gonorrhea. Penny also says that she was diagnosed with cervical cancer. As a result of the illness, Penley says she had to have surgery and suffered through cancer treatments. She also claimed that the alleged sexual assault led her to suffer various traumas, including emotional distress, physical anguish, medical issues, and intimacy issues, among other problems. Penley is seeking damages from Carter in her lawsuit. According to Carter's attorney, he doesn't remember ever meeting Penley or having a sexual relationship with her. They also allege that his accuser has a documented history of financial and legal trouble, has filed for bankruptcy, and has been sued for fraud. And finally, in the world of sports, Sevilla sporting director Victor Orta has made a huge shocking statement about Nigeria's Kelechi Iheanacho. The boss insinuated that bringing in Kelechi Iheanacho was a poor decision. Iheanacho had joined the La Liga side on a free transfer last summer but has failed to make an impact. The Nigerian forward didn't register a goal or assist in 9 league appearances before being loaned to English Championship club side Middlesbrough in January. I want to clarify that the first 2 strikers were brought in as complements to be practically the third striker, because there was a striker like Yusuf and a striker who later appeared like Isaac. But it's clear that betting on Kelechi this season has been a mistake, and we will analyze why we made it, and we are doing so now. And that's it on Wakaati Entertainment Gist. See you next time.